Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of the AgilePMP. CJ Mills here with your Wednesday workshop. Yesterday we went ahead and did our 15th video, and we said we had something special for you today. And so we're going to talk about what is an Agile PMP. We talked about project managers spending 90% of their time communicating yesterday, and that's what was on my mind. So that's the whole meaning of Agile. You get to change. So today we're doing our 16th episode, and it's all about what is an Agile PMP, because as you guys see, it says hashtag PMP, Agile PMP on most of these posts, all of these posts actually. So what is Agile PMP? Well, first let's just talk about the project management world. So Agile is something that's used in software development, and PMP is a project management professional, but don't worry about all that. What really does it mean to be Agile? Agile means you're nimble. You're sort of like you're quick. Let's use a sports analogy. Kobe Bryant's agile. If you follow football, most of the defensive backs, the cornerbacks, Deion Sanders, agile. If you follow baseball, I'm drawing a blank on his name just because he plays for the Angels and I'm a Dodgers fan, but their center fielder, Mike Trout, very agile. He can do a lot. For almost all hockey players are agile. I mean, those guys are like the size of football players, the height of basketball players, on skates, using a stick to hit a puck. That's agile. All right, so you're able to be nimble, you're able to move around, you're able to sort of do your thing. All right, and then what does it mean to be a project management professional? Where that's sort of that's the idea that you've had so many years of experience as a project manager, you have so many hours of experience as a project manager, and you've completed some training, some educational hours, and you've passed the test. That's all it really means, right? It's another credential. Anybody can get the credential. But what it really means to be a project management professional means that you have a complete understanding of stakeholders. You can work with almost anybody in any location at any time, and you can galvanize the room. We talked about what does it mean to have facilitation skills the other day, and a project management professional definitely has facilitation skills. The other part that it means to be a project management professional is that you're able to extract information out of somebody and paint it on the wall for everyone else. All right, so agile, sort of being nimble. We gave a lot of athletic sort of analogies for that, and then we talked about what does it mean to be a project management professional. So project management in general is a very linear, very sequential, very like robotic sort of methodology. It's straight down the line. We're going to plan everything. I don't care if it's 10 years from now. We're going to plan out this entire thing. We're going to vet it. We're going to check it twice. We're going to measure twice, cut once. That any cliche that you can think of, that's what we're going to do. All right, so that's a linear project management design. That's what project management professionals do. But as an Agile PMP, you've got to get past that. You've got to be able to deal with change, and you've got to be able to still have the discipline. So why are both important? Well, it's sort of important to be agile so that you can respond to change, that you can deal with change in the most effective manner, and that you can deliver value up front. That's what agile is being all about. Let's deliver the most valuable items to you first, and everything else will sort of fall down the line. And if you don't like it, if you want to stop, well, you're still going to be happy because we give you the most important stuff first. Where a project management professional, the reason why companies like that methodology, that waterfall approach, PMI approach, is because they feel like it's very process driven, it's very disciplined. So if you're an Agile PMP, well, then that pretty much means that you know how to set up processes, you're very disciplined in your approach, but you can respond to change, and you're always going to deliver the most valuable items up front. So that's why an Agile PMP is needed. Now, we can go on and on about why, because I can give you thousands of reasons why, but let's talk about how. Let's talk about how you sort of do both. So let's switch back. I've been going Agile and then waterfall. Let's start with waterfall. The reason why you want to use a waterfall, or how you actually implement it, is with documentation. A lot of documentation. You document the goals in the beginning. You document the plan, what the project is, what it isn't, how you're going to do it, how you're going to get sign off. You document the lengths of time the activities are going to take, how much it's going to cost. You document all this stuff. All right, so you have a trail, and people can read the trail, and then you're just expected to communicate this trail to 2, 3, 4 people, 5 people, at one level, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 people at another level, and then hundreds of people at another level. So you have multiple layers, and that's what sort of a waterfall methodology is meant to do. But the agile approach is more about getting immediate feedback from the most important person, which would be you, the customer. How do I get your immediate feedback? So in one form, waterfall, we're going to tell you everything. We're going to make a plan and we're going to show you. In the other form, agile, we're going to actually show you. So instead of telling you, we're going to show you. I feel like I got that backwards for some reason. Maybe I was being too agile, too nimble. Right? In waterfall, they're going to tell you. In agile, they're going to show you. So that's the difference. Right? In agile, we're gonna go ahead and show you the results. We're gonna show you the most valuable thing up front. All right? We want to be able to respond to change. If you have any changes that you want to make, well, we didn't have to wait till you got to the end to see it. You get to see bits and pieces as we create it, and we'll respond to change. We'll be real nimble. But there are those times where we have to be very disciplined. We have to document everything. We have to tell you what's going on because we have to consult with you. And so when you combine both, then you get the best of both worlds. That's what an Agile PMP is. So you guys have it in you. You can document everything. It's not that hard. And you can speak to people. You can tell them what it is, but you can also show them. And you can have a lot of communication and get immediate feedback and figure out what the most important and valuable thing is. And you can get that done up front. So all of you guys can be Agile PMP. And that's my goal, is to help you guys reach that level. So please share this video. As always, create solutions, adapt processes, think strategically. You guys have a good night.